says, yeah, underlying conditions seem to play a huge part in the seriousness of SARS, particularly COVID. Oh, she had cancer. Yeah, she shouldn't have got the boosters, in my opinion. Any vaccines can be incredibly problematic for cancer patients. Yeah, so the thing was, it was considered stage 1, where it's like not growing. They're just viewing it kind of thing, you know? Let me make a marker for stream, because I need the bathroom. But then, yeah, so after the so it wasn't until she did the booster shot that it went somewhere from stage 1 to stage 3. And they were saying, they're like, this is pretty much unheard of that it goes that rapidly from one to another. So she went to 2 different doctors to check. The first one that had been the one that she had been, you know, had been seeing, and then and then she went to another one to figure out, like, hey, what's going, you know, is there anything else going on? And with it, my neck is so sore right now. With it, they were like, yeah, it went from stage 1 to stage 3 rapidly, which is unheard of. Both of them said the same thing, because she was able to send them the records. Alright. What? Sending records to another doctor? So, I'm gonna see if I can find an article, or that article I found, about how it can accelerate underlying conditions. Accelerate. And I never use the first things that come up because they're placed by Google as ads. No, the second one down is the COVID-19 vaccine safe? So it has, what's in it is mRNA. And so mRNA can actually, depending on the type of cancers eat themselves to later stages pretty quickly, but anything that forks the immune system can greatly accelerate their growth, especially with how rough the shots have been on pretty much everyone. I definitely wouldn't have risked anything to further compromise the immune system. Yeah. Too much to work with, certainly not enough. Sorry, that wasn't. Yeah. That she had it, or what? Well, so she was one of the front runners for it, back when they did not have all the data. So that was, I mean, I'm not even saying just for, like, hey, I want to know, even just for my own health issues, you know? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. The game's like, pursue other leads, and I'm like, what other leads do I need to pursue? Basically, it seems like that, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, I was gonna show you something that I bought when I was in Georgia. What? Okay. I'm slightly confused, but okay. Are you in a I wanna fight people mood? Rawr. Did I show you the butt stallion Funko I purchased? You don't think so? Alright, let me take a picture of it to send to you. There's motion at my front door. It's the mailman. You didn't even catch the mailman on camera. You caught him leaving. So all I see is his ass. That sucks, Vision. So apparently Vision's papers, like the vaccine records, got eaten by their cat. And so the people that, you know, give out the vaccine records are like, no, you can't get a new one until you do the booster shot. And I'm like, that's an important medical record. I would think they'd have to supply it to you. Because a lot of places require that you either show vaccine or, you know, wear a mask. So, unless it's like Rite Aid, but even if it's Rite Aid, you can go to the health department. No, I know where my mother got it, but I meant for them, like, with them saying that the place that they got the vaccine. Yes, 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 I was reading chat. Yeah, but...
V,
yeah, like...
it's a good thing you answered.
Hold on.
I could probably use your help.
Probably?
Fine. I could really use your help. Can we meet?
Sure.
Deep breaths, Pan Am. Tell me what's going on.
even with Walmart, don't you have to
Do you remember
register
Saul,
with your social
the leader
security
of the
number to
clan I
do the
left?
vaccine?
Yeah, I had a falling out or something.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter right now. They nabbed him. This is just not suitable for a call, V.
Just tell me when and where.
You don't know how good it is to hear that? Swing by the Aldecaldos camp. I'll explain it all.
The Aldecaldos. Thought you parted ways.
Look, it's a long story. Just hurry over. I'm here.
Oh, Ryder's on the stand. Yeah. So like, he was saying that they went and got it, or they were saying, I don't know if it's a he or she, because I don't know who Vizian is off the top of my head, but basically. Yeah, but it's a medical record. It's still. No, but the thing is, if you find another one, I mean, it's free to do. Hold on, wait. Why is it telling me to be? No, they're still free to do. Last I checked. But no, I'm not at the moment. Can't always trust the internet, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, based off of where you got your news sources, like which way people were skewed? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Hold on. Reading their chat. I did see that before, and it was kind of funny. They said they don't do reprints, but if I got my booster, they'd do a new card for me from my records from previous shots, but I was like, man, they were pretty sus about it, but I was, man, most places don't even ask for it these days, and I don't mind wearing a mask, means I can interact with people. Since they also ask for your insurance, I could probably get a record for them if I was determined. Yeah, you could very easily get a record from your insurance if they required it from insurance, but the fact that is, if you even could just go in and prove that, like, hey, this is my social security card, this is my ID, they match, they should provide you with it. And if they don't, yeah, that's very much like trying to force you to get it at that point. And I'd tell them to fuck off. The one job I interviewed for, before all this shit went down, they're like, yeah, we require that you do the booster, and that whenever the next booster comes out, we'll require
I had no idea you and the Aldecaldos had made
do
up.
that as well.
They continue to grind my gears something terrible.
Know, and they're like, why? Do you not want to protect your coworkers and those that you're going to be working with? And I was like,
exactly.
That's one thing. But like forcing that upon people, especially when it was going to be a
spit it out.
The Wraiths took some.
Right, but tuberculosis was a bit
The Brick Brain ventured out with a small patrol and never came back.
Sure it was Wraiths?
No, the side
We've been
effects
observing
are
their
worse,
camp.
I would say.
We know they're holding prisoners, including someone important. We need to free Saul. I don't know why, but
also,
I felt I could count
I don't know. I'd have to go compare the viruses and see.
Always Pan Am. You and me are chums. Thought that was clear.
No, but
Careful,
my problem
or I'll
was
start believing
the job
that.
is supposed.
He
The
won't be
job
able
is
to get rid of
supposed to
me.
be completely.
I'll survive, I'm sure.
Work from home.
Whatever goodwill you might feel, I'm sure you won't turn down one of the best sniper rifles on the West Coast. A Tektronica Grad. You saw it in action already. That and the gratitude of the
Like,
Caldos.
Sounds fancy.
Once you have it in hand, fancy all of a sudden becomes kick-ass. Let's go. Mitch will walk you through the details.
Yeah, if you have to go into the office on occasion, like, hey, I could just wear a mask.
V. What's going on there?
Here? After what happened to Scorpion, he shows up here?
Yeah.
Guess probably for Saul.
Ignore that.
Also, a lot of places will still allow you to use a picture of that vaccine card, so the picture that you sent to your employer
has to.
will still count. I don't know if you knew that or not, but like, if you show a picture of your vaccine card, they will accept that. Like, I went... Exactly. That's what I had to do, was scan it. But no, the place that was... Yes, because remember, as soon as you can control the masses, you can control a lot of other things. But that's a conspiracy theory, sorry. No, we're basically political capital to them. Yeah. Yeah, unless you live off the grid and tell the government to fuck themselves. Yeah. Even though...
You have a piston missing, right?
Someone has to. And
they sell your information. Alright, let's see. If you received your vaccine at Walmart, stop by the location where you got it, said Walmart spokesperson. An employee will verify your vaccine record, confirm it at a state immunization registry, and issue a new card, she explained. So the farm tech was probably dumb. But, you know, minimum wage, minimal effort, so... Well, the thing is, farm techs don't make minimum wage.
Want to see what you got in stock.
Browse to your heart's
They make
content.
a pretty penny. Even the, like, lower end ones. Yeah, that's true. Some of them are pretty shitty. I don't know. So I know you don't watch wrestling, but that is what I was gonna address. No. Was I surprised at all? No. I'm like, based on the old Attitude Era bra and panties matches, was not surprised. Yeah, there's like the fact that they're like, yeah, this is such a surprise. I'm like, to who? I'm like, congrats, you famous or rich white man gets in trouble for sexual things. Trying to sell equipment in this game. I hate society sometimes. But you know, minimum wage. Not out here. They only make like $17 an hour. $17 an hour out there is still better than some places out here. Like, most people out here, if you said, hey, I'll hire you for $17 an hour, they would sign up. Like, there's no tomorrow.
Doesn't seem like you get a lot of customers, huh?
Yeah.
True, but I get by from my regulars.
Well, how's that? They buying new iron every week?
They bring them in for repair. The sand, it gets into every opening, every little crack. You gotta take them apart.
That's the
Air blast them
thing.
every
Like,
once in a
17
while.
an hour
don't,
is double the minimum wage
might
here.
eventually find yourself wishing you did.
I think, well, I'd have to look and see for sure, but I think the minimum wage...
Want to see what you got
here.
in stock.
Only the baddest firearms in all the bad lands. Isn't that why you're back?
Hold on, let me... Yeah, let me go check for you, because I'm curious myself. My back itches. No, without a doubt. Yeah, 15 in Cali is not bad, but it's not... So, according... So, there was a planned increase of minimum wage to go up to $12 per hour that's supposed to take place... that was proposed to take place on July 1st, 2022. In PA, but I don't know if it was approved. No, it was not approved. The current minimum wage is $7.25 an hour in PA. And what's funny is they're like, correct. Yeah. What's worse is, hold on, I'm trying to find the ammo for this one. Yeah, what's worse is, they're like, yeah, we want to have the minimum wage to be $15 by 2028, and I'm like, you want it to be... Yeah, I'm like, are you stupid? Because $20 an hour... Yeah. With the current rate of fossil fuels, it is projected that we will be either out or just pressing out. I wouldn't pay for it then. With the world. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you very easily realize I enjoyed watching. Gonna have a drink. Fizzian will help. I enjoyed watching. Going to have a drink, watch anime, and pass out before work. Looking forward to catching more. Glad Zaf turned me on to watching. You're probably the only streamer I watch up at this hour. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your anime. What anime is it? And yeah, my stream hours are typically late at night. unless I have stuff I have to do in the morning, and then they kind of get screwed up. But yeah, and like enjoy the anime and the drink. I can always value that. Yeah. I mean, if Zaf is supposed to be streaming like in 8 minutes, I'm gonna text her and be like, "Yo, wake your ass up." I can't. I mean, I'll take the 3 people I have over to raid, yeah, but I would still. I mean, I'm not gonna. It's whenever I am done. Because I'm not gonna force myself to stop, especially when I want to finish certain aspects of the game. How do I turn on like the flashlight here? Like, God. Just turning through my Crunchyroll list, probably watch the latest Spy X Family, and then watch a few more of the certain scientific railgun. Both good options. I'm I think I'm on episode. Spy X Family is funny.
Huh. You never mentioned seeking outside help.
We can use all the help
railgun is. Yeah, you're based off of like what's available. It's you could always watch a replay of the stream, Susan. But for her, yeah. But for just like the railgun anime has been out for a while. Like they keep doing like spin-offs of whatnot.
Okay, how you want to do this?
But Spy X Family, everybody's liking because it's funny.
Suicide.
The
Mitch is
child's
already setting up the
humorous,
recon.
and the
You'll
mom
sneak into the
character is
Wraith's
hot.
camp while I cover you.
Wait, meaning it's just gonna be us two? What about all you guys?
So everyone,
Look around! The last attacks left barely half of
like
us
it.
standing. Our supplies are stuck outside goddamn Reno, and
I'm
our
picky
gear...
with anime. Sometimes
Don't
I'll
get me
watch
started.
anime and
We're
like,
up shit creek, static. And I don't know if we're ever gonna find or fashion a paddle. Try as we might.
So we do what Saul would want us to
pretty
do.
sure everyone would be okay with yours stepping
wait
on them.
and
I
gather our
wouldn't
strength.
want her stepping on me because that's not my fetish.
There's
But
Mitch.
I would like to do stuff to your some power play or
Hey
something
there,
like
V.
that too.
I floated a drone over the race camp. We have live eyes on it. You take a look?
Let's see what we got here.
The Raffins can't
Yours
see it.
is,
Active
the
camo,
mom
but that
character in
practically
Spy X
inhales
Family.
battery juice, so make it quick.
They found an abandoned
Like,
cement plant to squat in.
She is
with a massive
an
heavy gear.
assassin.
Locust would be
Yeah.
a better name for them. They fly into a place, strip it of all it's got, then move on.
In this show.
This time, do you see the wall? They've added some primitive security measures. It points to them aiming to stay longer. The question is why? Who knows for sure, but I would guess that Saul is part of the reason.
Dude, I'm still heartbroken that my Wonderland shirt is fucked.
If he's still there,
Usually
we
don't
have to
watch
find a
slice
way
of life
inside.
or romance.
That
You
guard
prefer
post
fantasy?
is probably connected to the rest
I
of the camp.
appreciate that. Dude,
Wait.
Bill, I'm not answering the
Maybe,
oh my god,
but there
Bill,
are
I'm
also
literally
breaches in
doing
the wall.
something.
Lightly guarded sections.
I hate him so much right now. I'm more fantasy like Fairy Tail, One Piece, Naruto, Dr. Stone, to an extent Sword Art Online, High Rise Invasion.
Do you see the tracks?
Food Wars, I guess, would be an exception.
Tire tracks. Their
For me.
vehicles were moving heavy freight.
Because in a way, that's slice of life.
It could have been equipment.
But
Either that or Saul's not their only prisoner.
But like, yeah, Bleach
The
too.
tracks lead to the truck. Can you
Death
scan
Note.
it? That's probably the one they kept Saul in.
It's apparently it is one of the most expensive anime per episode
The main building.
for
There. Saul must be inside.
Quite a spread. Feel like
For
looking
when
for
it
a
was
diamond
created.
in a hailstorm.
supposedly. I don't know the I don't know.
If they haven't scrapped and gutted the place for parts, you could access the local camnet. You would just need to find the control room.
Yeah. Understandable. Usually up 20 to 22 hours a day, so I burn through shows pretty quickly. Might have to resort to Slice of Life,
It
or maybe
connects the
pick
garage to the
Disney
main
back up
structure.
and catch up on some of their Star Wars shows. I have to catch up on Star Wars shows. I know people that are up 20. No, they're just awake that much.
Okay, got some stuff to work with now.
Is everything clear?
Let's see. Dude, he called again, and it's like, hold on. It's like, hey, this
V?
so and so, just checking in. I'm leaving right now to catch up with Brandy for lunch, but we're gonna go right after, and we'd like to meet you there at 1 o'clock. So give me a call back on this number as soon as and we can arrange things. I'm like, hey Bill, text. I'm like,
Let's sum things up just to be sure.
no, it's not even I have shit to do. It's I just don't want to
Okay.
go. Like, why am I
Raffen's
gonna
captured
drive?
They're holding him
Like-
somewhere inside their base. We are the cavalry riding to the rescue, hoping to make it in time. You will strive to slip into the camp while I cover you, but we'll let bullets fly only as a last resort.
Because there's so much material. It
They
takes,
are many, we are
even me a while to
few,
get.
so we'll need
Then
to
you
look
can
for
easily
any
get the
chance
One
to gain the
Piece.
upper hand. You will pull Saul out, and the three of us will ride away at top speed.
Yeah, it's over
All
1,000.
clear now?
Hey Bill, text is loaded. Zero right now. Currently, it can be, yeah.
What's gotten into you?
Yep, let's go get Saul.
Perfect. Mitch, is the van primed?
So my response is like, hey
I did
Bill,
what I
text
could.
is a lot
Take a
easier right
tour.
now. Currently doing work for one of the sites. I want to say, to be honest, with the event so close.
What do you think? All that's going on.
Solid job.
My stint in
Mostly
Mexico taught me
improvised, actually.
Yeah,
there's no
like-
hole
It'll
you
have
can't
to.
crawl out of. But to do that, sure helps having a guiding hand.
True.
If you catch my meaning.
Saul.
You want my two Ennies? Without him,
Yeah.
all
True,
this comes
might have to
unglued.
give it another try. I couldn't get into the art style last time I tried, but I hear the story is great. So the story is great for One
So,
Piece.
what?
The old 4Kids
You're at the
animation
helm of
was
the
a little
clan now?
weird, but the newer episodes
Something you'd
have
like
a
to
lot
say?
better art style.
Just curious. Looks
I'd
like you're
say.
in charge
So
of the
like, if
camp
you can
with Saul
find the
gone.
manga and read it,
I simply have the loudest
it's not a
opinions.
bad idea.
And just so happens most folks tend to agree with them. But I'd like to be clear. What
Yeah.
you and Panam aim to do, I'm grateful. Even if your plan has little chance of succeeding.
Aren't you the optimist?
A realist. But good luck all the same. Try not to die.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Alright. I've done those parts of the mission. Let me save real quick because I need to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna say to this. Also, you could watch Boruto if you haven't. For the person who likes the marathon anime. Hey Bill, Texas is a little easier right now. Currently doing work for one of the sites. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break the Riders of the Storm mission up into pieces because I just don't care enough right now. But give me a second. It's basically, hey, they're meeting up for lunch, so it's like, anyways, I've tarried. Have a great day, everyone. You have a great day as well, and make sure to get rest as well as some food and enjoy your anime.